Step into Tyrone, a place steeped in history and culture, from ancient traditions to vibrant modern life. It's a county that captures the heart, home to some of Ireland's most breathtaking natural beauty, landscapes that inspire and invigorate. And right here, in this special corner of the world, we have witnessed some of sport's most historic moments. From the roar of the crowd to the skill on the pitch, Tyrone GAA is woven into the very fabric of this place.
The answer is no. He finishes to the back of the net from our goal chance.
Over the past 30 years, champions have risen and legends have been made. Clubs like Errigal Kieran, Trillick and Pomeroy have etched their stories into history. Every year, new heroes emerge, each one carrying the pride of Tyrone's footballing tradition. And it's here in this hallowed ground that the passion continues to burn brightly. This is Tyrone. More than just a county, it's a feeling. It's home. Behind those incredible performances, behind the jerseys and the tackles are just everyday people. They're our neighbours, our friends, our family. These players are part of our towns and villages. And by supporting our local businesses, we're not just helping them thrive, we're nurturing the communities that produce the talent we admire on the field. For over 30 years, Connolly's of Moy has been supporting our community. From local families to local legends, we're proud to be part of your lives, offering a wide range of quality furniture, from cosy sofas to elegant dining tables, tailored to suit every home. From choosing the perfect place to signing off on your new furniture, we're with you every step of the way. And as the echoes of past triumphs inspire us, we look forward to the future. The story of Tyrone continues to evolve, stronger than ever. In 2025, Connolly's of Moy will once again be proud sponsors of this great championship. It's not just furniture that Connolly's of Moy are delivering this year. As proud Tyrone people, we are honoured to once again support the Tyrone GAA Club Championships, one of the most historic competitions in Irish sport. Being part of this incredible tradition is a privilege for us. It's about more than sport, it's about community, loyalty and the pride we share in where we come from. This partnership with Tyrone GAA isn't just sponsorship, it's a chance to give something back. That's why this year we're doing something special. In collaboration with O'Neill's Sportswear, we're giving GAA fans the chance to win big. O'Neill's is a name known in every corner of Ireland. For generations, they've kitted out clubs, counties and communities with pride. Their gear isn't just worn, it's earned. That's why we're proud to partner with them to offer a truly meaningful prize. O'Neill's and Connolly's of Moy have teamed up to give your club the ultimate gear upgrade. One lucky team will win a full O'Neill's playing kit, and every player will also receive a club-branded kit bag courtesy of Connolly's of Moy. It's a prize that could make a real difference to a club that lives and breathes the game. To enter, simply visit connolly'sofmoy.com/sport and submit your details. The winner will be announced on October 27th. Whether you're a player, volunteer or a lifelong supporter, we'd love for your club to be in with a chance. And of course, when it comes to furniture, there's still only one place to go. You'll find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?
Well, welcome to a noisy Plunkett Park in Pomeroy for the first of this year's Connolly's of Moy Tyrone Senior Football Championship semi-finals, and perhaps they don't get much bigger than this one. A lot of people talked about Errigal, Kieran and Thrillig later on this evening at Omagh, but for now it's Loughmacrory against Carrickmore. The newcomers, you could say, 52 years old Loughmacrory up against a side formed in 1932. That's Carrickmore. From the one parish, friends, neighbours, relations, all intertwined for this particular encounter. In 1973, of course, Loughmacrory were formed thanks to the goodness and, of course, the dedication of people around the Lough area, of course. The likes of Hughie Mina, Eugene O'Kane, Seamus Mullen, people like that, of course, all familiar names in terms of Gaelic football. All played their trade with Carrickmore, of course, before they formed their own club. And Carrickmore, well, 15 times they've won the O'Neill Cup. They haven't won it though since 2005, and for a club with a tradition like Carrickmore, that is far too long. And the men trying to stop that this afternoon, well, are led by Noel Slane, Ciara McBride and Niall Keys. Conor McElduff part of the backroom team as well. But we will start with the Loughmacrory lineup, of course. There's no Anton Fox and there's no Owen Donaghy, but this Loughmacrory side have already affirmed themselves as potential championship outsiders. 23 they lost out to Thrillig. Last year they lost out to Dungannon, and this year they've already beaten Killyclogher and Donaghmore. They're well placed in this particular encounter. Starting with their lineup then, Oisín O'Kane is goalkeeper. Dara Curran, captain of Fornia, Nathan Kelly. Arnold McElduscus, he wears number 4. Shane Dobbs is 5, Rowan Fox 6 and Shea Conway 7. Lorna Parker, Aidan Donaghy and Cahill Donaghy. Gareth Donaghy wears number 10. The experienced and the talented Owen McElhone wears number 11 and Cahill Gallagher wears number 12. Porrick Mina, who scored 6 points in the championship so far, will wear 13. Rory McCullough, their top scorer with 12 points, is at 14. And the talented Oisín McCallum, goal scorer last time out against Donaghmore, he wears number 15. An experienced look about them this afternoon as they prepare to take on this one. And it will be a massive encounter between two fine sides. The Carrickmore side were out for a warm-up there. They're heading back into the changing room once again. Whatever the mode of thought is there with them, but they are going back in again away to the right-hand side. And looking at the Carrickmore side, potentially there could be a delay in this one. I'm just thinking that may be the issue, because referee this afternoon, Kieran Etta, is not out on the park just yet. And the traffic coming into Pomeroy this afternoon is absolutely phenomenal. And there's massive delays there, of course, as well. So we'll wait to see. Maybe that could be an issue there as we look out here at Plunkett Park this afternoon. Now, we'll be joined by Ronan O'Neill presently, but he is caught up in traffic trying to get here as well. We'll look at the Carrickmore side as well. They laid out with Declan Grimes in goals. Seamus Sweeney, Oran McKee and Matty McCallan. That's 2, 3 and 4. Seamus, of course, scored a massive goal last week for Rogue. Niall Allison, Rory Loughlin and Cormac Monroe make up the half-back line, with Larkin McBride and Jonathan Monroe coming in there. There is going to be a 10-minute delay. Thank you, Darren, for that. So there will be a 10-minute delay, but we will continue with the teams here and just talk through it, and then maybe take a wee extended, unplanned break, I suppose you would say. Lord McBride, Jonathan Monroe in the middle of the park. James Donaghy, Rory Donnelly and Colin McCrory were in 10, 11 and 12. Now, the experienced and the very talented Daniel Fullerton been knocking on the door potentially for a county call-up. Well, he has scored 2-16 in the championship so far. Their biggest tally to date, of course, as well in the first game against Moortown. And certainly he'll be one to watch, with Lorgan McGarty and Tiernan Lougharn also on the full forward line this afternoon. As we said, they're managed by Noel Slane. And Loughmacrory, well, they're managed by Martin Boyle, Mark McCullough, Luke Barrett, and of course Kieran Mina, who will take a job now in the Oakleaf County very, very shortly. So whether Loughmacrory have been told about the delay, I'm not sure, but certainly there is a delay. And I think the best thing we could do for now is to maybe go to a holding screen for you. Don't go away anywhere. I think that's probably the best solution. And we will come back to you with about 5 minutes before the start of this one, because there's very little that we can do except talk rubbish, and we don't want to be doing that and annoying your Sunday afternoon. Just to reflect, of course, on yesterday and a massive encounter out at Carrickmore. That was, of course, the junior semi-final replay. It finished 2-18 to 2-17 to Drumrath Sarsfields. The Drumrath side had led by 8 points at one stage, going down the closing stages, but what a remarkable comeback it was from the men from Cookstown. That game will be played, that final against Clogher will be played next Saturday night at O'Neill City Park in Omagh. And interesting enough, the last time Clogher won the title was in 2000, and a certain county chairman now, Martin Sludden, was the man in charge of that one. And on the day they beat Dregish, and a certain Tom O'Kane was carrying the flag at full forward for the men from Dregish. Historical occasion, of course, as well for them. We'll take a brief break, Darren. I think that's the best solution, and we'll come back to you in about 5 minutes' time.
Step into Tyrone, a place steeped in history and culture, from ancient traditions to vibrant modern life. It's a county that captures the heart, home to some of Ireland's most breathtaking natural beauty, landscapes that inspire and invigorate. And right here, in this special corner of the world, we have witnessed some of sport's most historic moments. From the roar of the crowd to the skill on the pitch, Tyrone GAA is woven into the very fabric of this place.
The answer is no. He finishes to the back of the net from our goal chance.
Over the past 30 years, champions have risen and legends have been made. Clubs like Errigal Kieran, Trillick and Pomeroy have etched their stories into history. Every year, new heroes emerge, each one carrying the pride of Tyrone's footballing tradition. And it's here in this hallowed ground that the passion continues to burn brightly. This is Tyrone. More than just a county, it's a feeling. It's home. Behind those incredible performances, behind the jerseys and the tackles are just everyday people. They're our neighbours, our friends, our family. These players are part of our towns and villages. And by supporting our local businesses, we're not just helping them thrive, we're nurturing the communities that produce the talent we admire on the field. For over 30 years, Connolly's of Moy has been supporting our community. From local families to local legends, we're proud to be part of your lives, offering a wide range of quality furniture, from cosy sofas to elegant dining tables, tailored to suit every home. From choosing the perfect place to signing off on your new furniture, we're with you every step of the way. And as the echoes of past triumphs inspire us, we look forward to the future. The story of Tyrone continues to evolve, stronger than ever. In 2025, Connolly's of Moy will once again be proud sponsors of this great championship. It's not just furniture that Connolly's of Moy are delivering this year. As proud Tyrone people, we are honoured to once again support the Tyrone GAA Club Championships, one of the most historic competitions in Irish sport. Being part of this incredible tradition is a privilege for us. It's about more than sport, it's about community, loyalty and the pride we share in where we come from. This partnership with Tyrone GAA isn't just sponsorship, it's a chance to give something back. That's why this year we're doing something special. In collaboration with O'Neill's Sportswear, we're giving GAA fans the chance to win big. O'Neill's is a name known in every corner of Ireland. For generations, they've kitted out clubs, counties and communities with pride. Their gear isn't just worn, it's earned. That's why we're proud to partner with them to offer a truly meaningful prize. O'Neill's and Connolly's of Moy have teamed up to give your club the ultimate gear upgrade. One lucky team will win a full O'Neill's playing kit, and every player will also receive a club-branded kit bag courtesy of Connolly's of Moy. It's a prize that could make a real difference to a club that lives and breathes the game. To enter, simply visit connolly'sofmoy.com/sport and submit your details. The winner will be announced on October 27th. Whether you're a player, volunteer or a lifelong supporter, we'd love for your club to be in with a chance. And of course, when it comes to furniture, there's still only one place to go. You'll find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?
Well, take two, I suppose you could say, here at Plunkett Park in Loughmacrory, or at Pomeroy, as Loughmacrory take on Carrickmore in the Connolly's of Moy Tyrone Senior Football Championship semi-final. The first of two games this afternoon. Loughmacrory and Carrickmore, parish rivals. Loughmacrory formed in 1973, Carrickmore slightly earlier, 1932. But there was a certain Joe Martin that gave them the go-ahead to go ahead. Didn't hold things back for Loughmacrory. Knew there was a need for another club in the parish and pushed on and allowed them to contest football action, of course. Most of their career they've spent in junior football, but now they have a possibility of reaching a first ever senior football championship decider. And to be fair to Trillick, and to be fair to Loughmacrory, they have come close. They lost to Trillick in extra time in 23, lost to Dungannon last year, and now are well placed against, well, potentially the traditional champions in Tyrone. They last won it in 2005, and of course, they've 15 times they have won it in Tyrone. I'm delighted to say Ronan O'Neill has made it through the traffic. Ronan, fair play to you to make it through there, because apparently the traffic's 3 or 4 miles outside the town.
It was there now, so
pull that on up closer there to you.
Sorry,
good man.
It was there, so it listens to a massive crowd here, so I'm sure that the majority of people from Loughmacrory and Carrickmore are attending this afternoon's match, and I'm sure people from around the county are eagerly looking forward to this game as much as the two parishes. So
a lot of neutrals, lot of neutrals in the crowd. People from Derry, I see people from Monaghan, there's people there from Donegal as well. I think they know the importance of the Tyrone Championship. When it comes to a parish rivalry, perhaps there isn't one as big as this now at the minute.
Well, I'm sure if you ask some other teams, I'm sure they would counteract that argument. But listen, two teams bring massive support, so they do. Loughmacrory have been on the rise the last number of years there. Carrickmore obviously have that tradition in Championship football, and it's going to be some battle here today.
Absolutely. We will take a quick check in the teams again as Kieran Netta and his back as refereeing team make their way out onto the park. We'll start with Loughmacrory and get a quick scan over the teams for you once again in case you didn't miss the initial one about 10 minutes ago. Oisin O'Kane in goals, Dara Corn, Captain of Fornia, Nathan Kelly, and Arnoldus McIndultus. He lanes out at number 4. Shane Dobbs, Roland Fox and Shay Conway with Aidan Donaghy and Cahill Donaghy in the middle of the park. Gareth Donaghy wears number 10 alongside Cahir Gallagher with number 11 Owen McElhone. A lot expected of him this afternoon. Porrick Mina with 6 points in the championship so far. He wears number 13. Rory McCullough wears 14 and Oisin McCallan wears number 15. Scored a fine goal against Dunelmore last time out. We'll take a quick switch now to the Carrickmore side. Declan Grimes in goals, Seamus Sweeney, Owen McKee and Matty McCallan with Niall Allison, Rory Loughlin and Cormac Monroe on the full-back and half-back lines. Lorna Parker, Lorcan McBride and Jonathan Monroe played well in both their games so far. James Donaghy, Rory Donnelly and Colin McCrory line out on the half-forward line. Lorcan McGarry's full forward, matched each side by Daniel Fullerton, their top scorer with 216, and Tiernan Loughlin, who wears number 15. They'll be managed by Noel Slane, Kieran McBride, Niall Keys, and the backroom team there, of course, as well, with big Colin McElhone part of that lineup as well. And already a championship winner this year. He was doing the strength and conditioning with the Ayr Rogue Hurlers last week. Martin Boyle, Mark McCullough, Luke Barrett, and of course Kieran Mina. He is the management team in Loughmacrory alongside Ryan Keenan and Stephen McCullough as well. And when you look at those names, of course, the Donaghys, 5 brothers, and the Donaghys there all involved. And obviously Owen isn't involved, carrying an injury. He's named there today, but obviously he was in crutches there. Anton Fox, of course, missing out as well. And to get this far in the championship and be potential contenders running, to be without those players, it's just proven this Loughmacrory side are coming through.
Well, they are, and it's probably taken them a number of years probably to get settled in and get a championship win and maybe get a championship run. And now they've got to the stage again where they met Carrickmore the last time they played and got on a championship run. So maybe it might come down to the fact is that their panel will be tried and tested today. Maybe they might rue the loss of Owen and Anton as well. And Carrickmore may be the same there with maybe Oisin McElroy being out as well and different players. So listen, it's going to be a great game. Two teams are on form there. We've probably got the best ref in the county, ref in the game. So we do. The service and the conditions is perfect. So listen, it's all set up for a perfect match here. But as we know that a game takes on a life of its own here, especially with a derby match. So it's all to play for here. Absolutely,
and so many of the children up there behind the goals on the right hand side. It'll be interesting there because so many of them probably are school friends at the Dean, of course, as well as being educated in Noma and other schools as well. But the bulk are probably at the Dean with Kieran at the referee, Martin Conroy from Moy, Justin McKenna, and touchdown officials Gary Gormley with Fergal McCrory, Cahill McCrory, Fabian McLone and Oren Gallen there. The last time the sides met, of course, in the league was back in August. It was a 2-13 to 18 point victory for the men from Carrickmore. A narrow victory.
I just got a bit of information on that game. I think Loughmacrory were on top the whole game, but Carrickmore obviously having that spirit of them came back in. I think the likes of Lorcan McGarry had a massive say that day. Nathan Kelly marked him. I think he found it very tough that day. I would expect to see a match up maybe. So listen, Carrickmore will probably take heart from that. They'll probably take heart from their championship win, or they take heart from their last couple of championship wins here. Loughmacrory here were probably a bit of a bounce through their league campaign, having finished so high in top 4 and having two good wins there against Connolly and Donamore. So both teams will probably come in here a bit of momentum. Probably come down to personal battles. Maybe it could be down to kickouts. It could be down to midfield battle. But it's going to be great to watch here. There's no doubt that the personal battles will be very important. The key matchups are going to be very important here this afternoon as well in this contest. A lot expected of the likes of Lorcan McGardy and Daniel Fullerton in particular from a Carrickmore point of view, while everybody's talking about Rory McCullough and Owen McElhone, of course, as well. We will have a run of vein now from Dervla Kelly from the Plunkett's club here in Pomeroy.
Just looking there, rolling as well. I see Daniel Fullerton, both knees heavily strapped there.
Yeah, it
must
be a bit of maybe tendonitis, maybe his knees or some sort of injury that's maybe picked up over the last number of weeks there. Listen, he's a man in serious form. In Carrickmore are a completely different team with him in it, and they probably suffered with him being away in America all summer there, so it'll be interesting to see. Probably Dara Curran possibly will be picking him up maybe here. So
Dara's had a fine year too, to be fair, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was away too, and he's come back into it, and he's strengthened Loughmacrory. So listen, all these battles are going to be interesting to see here, so really looking forward to it.
Absolutely, it could be a real cracking encounter. This is the 4th championship meeting between the two sides, of course. As it stands, 3-0 in favour of the men from Park Columkill. So plenty at stake here this afternoon as Kieran Netta calls for a ball out onto the park to get proceedings underway. The second game this afternoon is at O'Neill's Healy Park at 6 o'clock. Errigal Kieran against Trillick. That promised to be a cracker as well. Join Jared Tracy and Dermot McNulty for that one later on. But here today now, it's myself and Ronan O'Neill bringing you commentary of the Connolly St. Moy Senior Football Championship semi-final. The winners will play at O'Neill's Healy Park in a fortnight's time for the right to claim the O'Neill Cup once again. Free already here for Carrickmore. Quickly taken on that far side by their captain, Cormac Monroe. Moves it out the far side for Colin McCrory to get an early touch. McCrory lays it back inside, and it'll be interesting to see who picks up who. As see Shane Dobbs coming across there to keep an eye on James Donaghy, even at this early stage. Back inside to Loughlin. Loughlin tries to move forward. The passageway is blocked though. Man making a run inside is Lorcan McBride, of course, as well. Probing forward into a full forward role, really, even at this early stages. Monroe takes it away once again. McGardy's lending support, continues to run down this near side. Monroe flashes across the face of goal, over the bar it goes. Early score for Monroe, and the perfect start for Carrickmore running.
Yeah, great score, very patient there in the build up there, and then Cormac obviously the 1v1 against Ronan Fox and backed himself. Larkin was probably coming off his shoulder, but he used him as a decoy and get in. Great skill to put all the bar with his left hand.
Loughmacrory get their first sortie up the park. Dobbs has been a good runner as well, picked up by Owen McElhone. McElhone driving forward now, trying to get away from the man, continues to run, takes a real unorthodox solo, gets an opportunity from the right hand side, pops it in and pops it over the bar. That is a superb score from Owen McElhone. He lost control of the ball, managed to get it back into his hands again, and the side's level already, end to end.
Yeah, it's class. Listen, it's hard to get a thought here about who's picking up who here, but I see Aidan Donaghy's went back to Mark Lorcan McGardy. Nathan Kelly's on Daniel Fullerton, and Dara Curran's out centre half back, marking Roy Donnelly on the Loughmacrory side.
Oh, super take right in the middle by Big McBride. Tries to get the shot away, and Netta will call it back. McBride collected it so well there.
Just a few matchups on the other side. I see Seamus Sweeney marking Owen McElhone.
Oh, and just looking there, and already Darren Fullerton has a problem. He connected with the defender coming out. They both sort of clashed each other, and it looks pretty grim from his point of view. He was already seemed to be struggling coming out.
He did there.
And all of a sudden, he just went down. And I think there was a coming together, but it wasn't that serious. It didn't look that serious. But
no, I see Nathan Kelly's holding his shoulder there too, so it must have been some sort of
coming together some way.
Yeah.
But it looks to be that left knee. It definitely doesn't it?
Yeah, well, see the physios, they probably have a better look than us, but hopefully it's nothing too serious for the two lads, and the two lads can get back at it again here. So it'd be disappointing if the two lads maybe had to come off this early, so eagerly anticipated a clash between the two of them.
Well, he's getting well attended to there is Fullerton, but definitely a problem with that left knee, that's for sure. That is for sure, Ronan.
Yeah, just to reiterate there some of the matchups there at the back here. Seamus Sweeney marking Old McElhone, be fascinating. They know they rate him very highly there in Carrickmore, and Matty McCallan is marking Rory McCullough.
A big Oisin O'Kane has possession of the ball and his hands away to the left hand side. And we'll get this free kick taken. Drives it down this near side, the terrace side, which is absolutely filled with Carrickmore supporters. Gallagher holds on to possession, manages to get it away once again inside to Gareth Donaghy. And a challenge come in, and the referee will have a word with James Donaghy. A wee bit over exuberant, shall we say, in the opening exchanges here. Both sides trying to make their mark, and James Donaghy just told to calm things down. And I suppose a bit of common sense refereeing Too early to be flashing cards just yet, but it just shows you the tenacity in this game.
If there's one man to settle it down, it's going to be Kieran.
Absolutely.
He's going to take nothing here today, and he will let it flow to a certain extent, but he will not let any necessary or unnecessary tackles go astray. So good to see that.
Cahill Donaghy takes the free kick, into the middle it goes. Work to be done by Rory McCullough. Rory McCullough signals where he wants it there from Dara Curran. Curran lays it back once again, just on the edge of the big arc. Back inside to Curran. Curran thought about the shot for a split second, gets the ball inside now to Fox. Challenge comes in, super defending. Carrickmore break forward once again with Seamus Sweeney out that right hand side. Fast flowing football here at Plunkett Park in Pomeroy in the Connolly Samoy Senior Football Championship. Rory Donnelly on the far side. He slows things down just to reset and gets the ball back to Niall Allison. Allison just taking his time out on that far side, gets it back there to Lougharn, and they're just resetting things, recycling things and moving it across the middle. Again, probing forward, just trying to get a break here, trying to get an opening back to Cormac Munro and those lime green boots. Again into the middle, again happy just to probe around. James Donaghy back out again here to Lorcan McGarty. Then McGarty puts the ball inside, an opportunity for the cornerback Seamus Sweeney from distance. Seamus Sweeney raises a white flag. Fine score.
Yeah, big score there. Loughmacrory are going really much man-to-man all over the pitch, so Seamus Sweeney sort of snuck in there, and a bit of miscommunication from Loughmacrory. Oh,
bad kick out, bad clearance. Picked up by Donaghy. Goal chance. He goes down onto the challenge. Referee looks at this one. The defenders get in there, manage to clear their lines. Still keeping a close watch. It will be a free out. That's a let off. Keep running.
Massive, and probably Carrickmore learned from their league game at Ossian. O'Kane got a lot of short kickouts away, but great cover defence there by Loughmacrory there to snuff out a goal chance.
And Loughmacrory have a chance to build through the centre here once again. Happy just to again try to work their way inside. Kickouts are going to be vitally important in this game. Arnaldus Michael Duskus takes possession out this through the centre. Again, support required. Owen McElhone takes it away then from Cahill Donaghy. Ball inside, takes the return pass down this right hand side. Thought about the shot, takes away from the man, gets it away eventually and puts it over the bar. Fine score.
Another brilliant score by Owen McElhone there. Even just his way he evades the defender and sold a couple of dummies there, and lovely bit of skill there to get the ball to the bar for a second point. I'm
going to say Muggsy-esque there for a split second. He certainly looked like the way he jinked away there from the man as well. Sides level for the second time. There's going to be nothing between these teams as Declan Grimes drives that one out. Oh, well collected round the middle of the park by Gareth Donaghy. Super piece of play from him. Man out this near side's Porrick Mina. If he looks up to take it away from him, he does. Mina will have to make a space for himself. Lays it back to McElhone. McElhone's really on fire so far. Takes away from the man again on the edge of the wee D. McElhone drives it in, and McElhone puts Loughmacrory ahead.
Carrickmore are going to have to start thinking maybe making a change. I know this is very early in the game, but they're going to have to start thinking of making a change there, because it looks to me that, and looks to everyone, that Owen McElhone's on song here today. So they're probably thinking of maybe get Oren McKee maybe or Manny McCallan across on them instead of Seamus Sweeney there.
He looks the part, there's no doubt about that. McElhone causing problems. Grimes with a kick out through the middle. Ball knocked away again. Loughmacrory, Gallagher, man working so hard on there even in these early stages. Back to Donaghy, loses possession. Carrickmore can build here. Ball from Lougharn out that right hand side. Through the centre it goes. Referee says advantage. Referee continues with that as Johnny Munro puts it out this near side. The terrace side rather for We Are. Ball across the middle. Trying to prove forward for James Donaghy out that right hand side. Takes a return pass. Shot from the left, from the right. That goes wide. First wide of the afternoon. And it's a Carrickmore wide. The atmosphere absolutely electric here at the moment. Sun starting to come out just to add to the occasion as well. Not a breeze. Pitch absolutely perfect. And both teams trying to play some quality football. Good work from Dara Corner to get that ball away to Donaghy. Under pressure now from James Donaghy. Continuing the run though as Donaghy back inside again to the number 6 Ronan Fox. Not averse to getting a shot away or two himself. Scored a great goal in the championship so far. Dobbs. What a stalwart worker he is for this side. Out this right hand side it goes to Rory McCullough. McCullough being tracked the whole way back there by Donnelly. Another man comes out to him then, still has a lot of work to do. Gets the ball inside to Michael Home. Michael Home makes a great move forward once again. That's trying to creep just wide of the upright, but it looked like it was doing just about crawl over there.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be his 4th point, but it's very evident what Loughmacrory and everybody knows in the county, with they're extremely well coached. They run the ball very hard, they fill the full forward line, they try to exploit through 1v1s with Owen, Rory McCullough, the Donaghys as much as they can to get themselves easy scores on the board. So it'd be interesting to see what Carrickmore do to nullify it.
The 5 Donaghy brothers and their mother was involved that day as well against Oma in the All-County League. She was the physio that day for Loughmacrory as they played Oma in the All-County League, and the 5 brothers all were playing. That's the first in the many years in Tyrone football. You go back to maybe the likes of the McKennas and people like that for those sort of occasions. Ball on that right hand side, probing ball from the right from Donaghy, goes wide again.
It's the second bad wide there.
We're rushing it.
It is, and they're rushing where they didn't in the first 2 scores, so they need to take learning from the first 2 rather than them last 2 shots. You know, they don't need those sort of shots going wide. They need those scores to go for the bar to keep themselves in the game here.
Oh, it's a high ball. Has it been kept in? It has been kept in. That was a very high ball from O'Kane.
Yeah, Ronan Fox there, great catch.
Done well. Ball across on that far side once again. Again, it's Conway. Again, 2. It's these men from Loughmacrory probing forward. Oisin McCallan. It's the first real touch of the afternoon. Out this near side to Donaghy. Donaghy moves it across. Dara Curran, great young footballer, one to watch for the future, that's for sure. His cousin, Michael Home, jinks away from the marker again. Lovely pass inside, wants the return pass, comes his way. Steadies himself for a better angle. Out to Curran. Back out it comes again to Michael Home on the edge of the big arc. McCullough there looking for support. Looking for the return rather. And it back to Cahill Donaghy. Donaghy to the left of Porrick Mina's side. Ball drops in. Well taken. Good bit of defending there, and the free out benefited without going with the defender on that occasion. But
Loughmacrory probably overcooked that a wee bit. I thought there was occasions where Owen probably could have took a chance himself there, or even Cahill, but
it was a probing ball because it caused problems, but didn't make us mark. Tyrone Loughlin doing well to get away there from Ronan Fox. Back to Lorcan McGardy. Long probing ball from Rory Loughlin, and it drops short into the hands of Big O'Kane. He'll take them away all day, loves them. County goalkeeper, hadn't got a minute in the county jersey. Perhaps that will change next year as the ball comes back again to Dobbs on that far side. That's end-to-end stuff. We played almost 12 minutes already. It's 3 points to 2 in favour of the parish rivals of Carrickmore, Loughmacrory. 2 junior championships they've had, but you can see they're building something very special at Loughmacrory. Their minors won a Grade 2 title this year, under 16s in the championship final as well, and plenty of progress being done on and off the park by them. Ball on the far side, moving the ball forward into some space. Fine day for football here at Plunkett Park. No one to call anything really. Out that far side, picked up by Gallagher. Gallagher driving forward, trying to take a man out, gets it inside the Dobbs. Return pass to Gallagher will come the whole way out, you'd expect. And Michael Home, he's just ghosted around the back here on this near side, the 45-metre line, before he'll make a break forward. You sort of know what he's going to do as Dara Curran picks it up once again. Curran's got McCullough for support, gives it to McCullough. McCullough's thought about the shot, jinks into the left boot. Oh, and he's hit it real skyward, real unorthodox solo. Has to get the ball back out again on that far side there to Donaghy. And then Donaghy reset things once again inside Demina. His last effort dropping short. That effort isn't going to drop short. That's a superb effort from McCullough, but it has gone wide. It's end-to-end stuff.
It is.
It's exciting and it's good football.
It's very intriguing. I think Loughmacrory could maybe just get the shot away a little bit quicker. I don't know whether they feel that maybe they're a bit too far out, but they seem to get in the scoring zone, and just that last maybe pass, they're taking an extra pass or an extra touch, which is allowing Carrickmore to put a bit of pressure on them, and then they're forcing those last 2 shots. Great catch.
Super take from Murray Donnelly, and immediately Carrickmore going the offensive down that right hand side from the big man Lorcan McGardy. Under pressure, but Lorcan McGardy puts it over the bar. Under pressure to level things for a third time here at Plunkett Park. A fine score, well worked.
That'll do his comments the world of good. Great catch for Roy Donnelly, but if Carrickmore are to win this, they need Loughmacrory probably to get big scores, and that'll do him the world of good now.
I have to say, it's an intriguing encounter between two big hitters. Carrickmore, incidentally, only finished 11th in the table this year, well below their standard, but it's quite obvious that there are players missing now that the championship, and it sort of all comes good when the championship comes along. Back it comes to Arnold McElduscus. Back across again. Owen McElhone, the target man, picks it up again. He's got a runner inside if he decides to pick him up, but he decides to go it alone. Under a bit of pressure, he's got McCullough inside, takes a lot out of the ball. Again, he doesn't release the pass, as you pointed out correctly, Ronan. They just haven't released those efforts maybe as soon as they could, and allows Carrickmore to bring men back. Rory McCullough out this near side's made a run and takes possession of the ball from Donaghy,
Big score,
and puts it over the bar. Fine score.
Yeah, that's just simple football. Cathal Donaghy ran the ball hard. Rory came off his shoulder, got himself in the scoring position, backed himself, and he's put Loughmacrory one up here.
If you're, I suppose, if you're as good as McCullough, you would back yourself a bit more often.
Oh, you would, and listen, Rory does back himself. He shoots a lot, and 9 times out of 10 they go over the bar. So that'll do him his confidence the world of good as well. So
absolutely, Dobbs, number 5 in his back as he always wears. Back across to McElduscus, driving forward now, looking to see is there options on, but there's limited options. A ropey enough pass, but it does make a target eventually. And the men from Loughmacrory on the offensive, Donaghy down this right hand side, great run in through the middle there. Again, we've great view from up here at the back of John Goodfellows there, thanks to John as always. Effort comes in from Mina on the left, from the right hand side, and that is a superb effort from Mina. And it just keeps the scoreboard ticking over in the right direction from a Loughmacrory point of view, and they find themselves now 5-3 up. It's nearly substitution, and it is Fullerton.
Yeah,
and that's a big loss.
Massive. And as you said, well pointed out probably at the start, he had 2 knees strapped there. He must have picked up an injury in between the Eden Dork game and today, because he was on fire the last day, so he was, and that's a massive disappointing blow for Carrickmore. But listen, it's one they'll probably relish themselves. They'll probably dig a wee bit deeper. They'll talk about that Carrickmore spirit. They'll probably dig a bit deeper and try and do it for Donaghy probably as much as anything to get over the line. Kieran McGarry's been introduced, of course, as well. I'll probably just give him a run out there. He scored 9 points the last day, and some vital scores against Eden Dork up here at Pomeroy. Lovely take around the middle of the park. Wants to be on tussle for possession there, and it's Colin McCrory coming away with it. Takes the free kick. 4 men in front of him, a bit like rugby league there. They're trying to close him down there, and a line of defenders. But he gets the ball back to his captain Munro, and then Munro just moves it across there to Rory Lawhorn on that far side. Munro indicating where the men should go. A tough challenge comes in there from Mina. Referee lets it go with the terms of the advantage there, brought it back. Yeah,
he's going to bring it back for a free hit there. It's hard to believe. 5-3 with 17 minutes played. It's been really frenetic, isn't it?
It has, and I'm sure the boys there would see that as well in terms of intensity to the roof for the semi-final stage here, and probably he's upped it even more, probably because it's local parish derby. So just there, as you can see, it's a lot of 1v1s around the pitch, and if you miss a tackle at all, teams are that good now, then they get in, it's an overlap, it's a pass, and it's a shot. So it's so important that when you're in that defensive shape, you don't miss that tackle, because then it allows you to stay in the game and delays the opposition of what they were trying to do. But if you miss that tackle, it gives the team an opportunity to get in and get a score.
Absolutely. McGardy stepping up to hit this one. Has one on the board already, just from outside the 45, 2-point free potentially. It's going to drop into the hands of Ashton O'Kane. A second time that's happened this afternoon in terms of Carrickmore. They need to be a bit more forceful with those, but they've won back possession once again. McGarry tries to get the pass inside. An opportunity now. Goal chance for McCrory. Oh, and it's coming back in it. A very late effort there at the back of the net. Tyrone Lohan it was. Came out of nowhere on the back post and turned the ball to the back of the net. The effort came in. It seemed to be heading towards the net anyway, but it's changed the whole complexion of the game.
It has a turnover again. Yeah, and Lord McGarry turned that ball over. That's twice now Loughmacrory have got caught coming out of their own defence. by Carrickmore's great intensity tackling. So another turnover here for.
And you can just hear the Carrickmore crowd absolutely going frenetic down below as they're really got behind their team there. Those 2 turnovers really give them a big lift there all of a sudden, and that goal out of absolutely nothing really.
Big time. I Loughmacrory seen a pass inside to Loughmacrory, and it looked as if Loughmacrory's going on himself, but that pass is so underrated. He deflected at the back post, and Tyrone Loughmacrory did really well to get his hand in and flick it into the back of the net. So
absolutely, and a fine finish from Loughmacrory. A fine goal to change this game. 6 points to 5, 1-3 to 5. Coming up to the final 10 minutes of this first half. It's been end to end, it's been exciting.
What a tackle.
Super tackle from McGarty. The ball still runs down. Starra Curran does well. Lays the pass out this right hand side. It's going to be number 10, Gareth Donaghy, dropping it into the square, and the referee calls it back for a free, pulling the jersey, and it will be a free kick down this right hand side.
Intensity's through the roof, Paddy. It's class.
Unbelievable.
So I don't know if it's a crowd or it's atmosphere or whatever. It's
brilliant. Some of the boys were saying to you, Roland, that they haven't seen a crowd like this in years.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant to see. So it's adding to the excitement of the game too. And it's all 1v1 over the pitch. Teams are pressing up high. It's attacking football. It's brilliant to see. So long may it continue here.
Absolutely, big Osh. Cairn scored 1 point so far in the championship. That was against Killyclogher when they won by 5 points in the first round of the championship. Few people potentially saw that one coming, but they did get over the line. Big O'Kane, fine footballer, fine goalkeeper, and a fine man with the dead ball. 2 point free on this right hand side. Gets plenty of air on it.
Just pulled it.
He's just turned it to the right and wide. Not good for the confidence that, unfortunately, from his point of view, but it means that Carrickmore are still in the lead by a single point thanks to that goal from Tyrone Loughmacrory. Fine goal it was, to fine finish, and we'll see a replay of that, of course, as well at the half-time highlights here at Plunkett Park and Pomeroy. Kick out round the middle, super take round the middle once again by that young man Rory Donnelly. Fine performance inside now to Tyrone Loughmacrory, driving forward, decides to go it alone, hits the shot, and it will run away out that far side into the hands of O'Kane, where Dobbs is there to take possession of the ball. Plenty of movement in front of him as well, down that through the centre, picked up by Nathan Kelly, his captain. Kelly inside to Conway, does well. Maluskas puts it out over the top. Nice ball from him, intelligent play from him through the near side. The pass comes back, the shot comes in, and well, the reaction from Murray McCullough will tell you that one has went wide again, but he's having the chances, he's taking the shots, and
that's probably one that he'll be disappointed with, because that was probably an easier one than the ones he's hit so far. So listen, loads of chances have been created by both teams here. Tyrone Loughmacrory probably had his confidence up there from the goal and probably snatched at that 2 point effort there. So
it's a poor kick out down this near side. It's going to run out, and the only person who wants that is the flag down below us. It came with the post. No point in Lorcan McGarty arguing that one. He was more than hoping than anything else, but it will be a free or a line ball down below us here. Aidan Donaghy takes it into the middle, and the return pass from Gallagher from Donaghy is a good one. Inside to Aidan Donaghy, opens up for him. He got himself in for the steady, get the shot away, but he does, and he hits it wide again. There's 3 ways in the space of a couple of moments. From a Loughmacrory point of view, maybe they're panicking a wee bit, rushing a wee bit where they don't need to. A wee bit of pushing and shoving around the middle there as well.
Just getting to know each other again there, probably let them know about that missed opportunity. So it's great to see that. Adds a bit of attention to the game. So it's been frantic. It's going to have probably a bit of a dull period. So 3 bad efforts there. So hopefully that the standard can improve here now moving forward.
Referee gets a free, gives a free in that far side for the challenge. And to be fair to Porrick Mina, he gets it away reasonably intelligently down this near side to Maluskas, McElduskas even. Although everybody tells me to call him Marnie, Loughmacrory, but he's entitled to his full title. He's doing well. Down this right hand side, Ray McCullough closing in, Owen McKee coming on him, but still it's McCullough. McCullough tries to punch it over the bar, and he punches it wide, and the Carrickmore support below us are
just those
treating
small,
that as good as a score.
just those small misses. When Rory came in and he stepped on his left foot, he should have hit the shot. But now that he can take an extra shot and it goes away, it just builds Carrickmore's confidence of staying in the game. You know, when maybe just niggling away at Rory, you know, when they're not taking those opportunities when they present themselves. So it just adds to the atmosphere and the tension of the game here. It's brilliant to see.
Such tension there is as well. There's nobody planned to leave this one early today, that's for sure. As Neil Allison done well on that far side again, gets the ball inside. And holding on to it too long, the referee gets a free out. And an opportunity for Loughmacrory to build here, deep inside their own half. They have possession now with Big Arnold driving forward. Out that far side to Gareth Donaghy. Gareth Donaghy going forward now for Loughmacrory. Just steady, plenty of movement. Dobbs is inside if it comes his direction. Those are the posts are, of course, himself as well. Back to Cahir Gallagher. Kern gets the shot away. Hits it over the bar.
Good
and they
scope.
needed that one.
Yeah, it was very good. Held the ball in the corner. Nice integral passing. Dar made a line through the Carrickmore defence. Owen found him inside the scoring zone. Nice easy score. Get themselves back to the draw game here.
Yeah, 4 times they've been level. 26 minutes almost on the clock here at Plunkett Park in Pomeroy. Broadcasting today from the back of John Goodfellow. And our thanks to John and his wonderful wife for looking after us as she always does, as they always do here. As Loughmacrory come forward, McCullough getting away from the marker. Cormac Monroe has to work back though and gets it back to Gallagher. Run hasn't been spotted yet inside there by Shea Conway, and it won't come his direction. Out that far side there's an opportunity picked up by Cahill Donaghy. And Loughmacrory are happy just to toss the ball around. Aidan Donaghy, back out it comes. Nice piece of intricate play there. Comes back out again. Was a little
2-pointer
with ease. I have to say, that is drilled over the bar, and that's a super score.
Yeah, Cahill Donaghy there. You know, probably thought the opportunity was lost there when Cahir went for a solo dummy there, but he got it back out. Cahill backed himself with his probably weaker right foot, and that's a big score. Stretches their lead to 2 here.
Massive score. The time is coming. Obviously, almost 27 minutes played here. A 2-point free, and well, they had led by 2 whenever Carrickmore got that goal. Kick out from Grimes. Oh, super collected around the middle once again by Rory Donnelly. He's had a fine afternoon so far. And the referee calls it back for a free.
Yeah, he's 3 big catches there. He's been involved in everything good to Carrickmore there. So he's an integral part to Carrickmore there. So bit of a breach there. Did they see it?
I don't think they've seen it, but they've certainly appealed it. Right. But the umpire or the linesman, it's up to them to call it. And they see it.
And
Carrickmore on the attack again. An opportunity. It is flashed across over the bar from the right hand side. I think it may be Neil Allison.
It was, yes. John Monroe there. Got in, nice quick hands. Neil got over the top. And good probably decision, kicking the ball or hitting the ball on the bar with his fist.
And again, the kick out hasn't been won cleanly, and Rory Loughearn driving forward again. Loughearn gets it back to McGardy. Back to James Donaghy. Back to McGardy, who slows things down, resets and gets it to big Lorcan McBride. McBride out that far side to Rory Donnelly. Rory Donnelly, well blocked down, good defending. A chance for Loughmacrory to get out with the ball once again. Last time, as I said, there were 2 points up to give away a goal. This time they survived that. They've just given away a point, and a good score it was. 1-4 to 8 points is the score. Carrickmore trailing by 1, heading towards the half-time whistle. Dobbs across the far side. Plenty of movement up front as the men from Loughmacrory and their familiar amber and black come forward. Again making a run is Shea Conway. He's been so effective going forward, opening gaps, spreading things out. But the play is on the far side, the stand side here. And again,
big turnover.
Pressure put on him. Turnover it is. Down at the men from Carrickmore driving forward is picked up by Colin McCrory. Support from Kieran Loughearn. Loughearn gets the shot away, and that is the equaliser.
That's a big massive score in terms of just the overall impact it might have in the game. Johnny Monroe seen the opportunity, dispossessed a big player, no Michael Home, got a turnover. Colin McCrory did the right thing, giving it off the shooter, and Tyrone Loughnane there backed himself and got it back to a draw game here. So
that cost themselves really, always, not getting the pass away quick enough.
Yeah, probably a reoccurring theme maybe across the first half for Loughmacrory here. So
well, here they're going to attack now again. Shot coming in this time from Marie McCullough, and that has went over the bar for Marie McCullough.
I think that's a carbon copy there, two differences. The last one there, they held on the ball for too long. This one, when they move the ball a bit quicker, they get themselves into scoring position a bit quicker, and they back themselves, and they get an easy score.
Yeah, they have the capabilities of doing that. You just know they have. Kick out comes, 2 minutes of additional time to be played. This time it is Curran who manages to knock the ball away out this right hand side. It comes for Loughmacrory. Michael Home trying to get away from the marker. Michael Home continues to run down the right hand side. 3 men come out to meet him, manages to get the ball inside to Gallagher. Oh, and the challenge almost come in. Can he back himself for a go? He does have a go, but he's turned that one well wide of the uprights. He rushed it, to be fair, and all the hard work seemed to have been done by Michael Home. 3 men come out them there, opened the space inside, but there was no finish once again. 7 wides have hit 2 for Carrickmore in the opening half hour here at Plunkett Park in Pomeroy. We're into that additional time now. We'll be glad for a breather. It's end to end, it's frenetic, it's exciting, it's a championship, it's a Tyrone championship, and it's end to end stuff. And the free awarded to Carrickmore. A wee bit of pushing and a wee bit of afters there as well, but Kieranetta calming things down, wanting the Carrickmore boys just to get onto it there. A wee bit of excitement from Tyrone McGarty over there getting involved, but the free will be taken by Monroe, and Carrickmore will build from the back here once again with James Donaghy. Donaghy to Monroe. The 2 number 7s going toe to toe. Shea Conway in there with Monroe to take possession. Back it comes to McGarty. Lorcan McGarty opens up for him. McGarty from distance. Is that a 2-pointer? It's going to cut away wide in the end. But he knew what he was doing.
He did. It was a big score. Possibly knew when the opportunities probably didn't present itself for 1-pointer when they're closing the gap. So had a snatch at a little bit there, okay, and just tailed it off to the left. So I have to probably eat my hat a little bit here. I think Seamus Sweeney's done a brilliant job after them first 5-7 minutes there.
Yeah.
On Old Michael Home, he's marked him really well there, especially in the last 15-20 minutes. So it'll be intriguing battle in the second half to see what happens with that. Can Owen go back to his first 5-7 minutes, or can Seamus stick with his task of nullifying him? Absolutely.
Curran fouled in that far side. Free kick for Loughmacrory. Time against them. We're into the final couple of seconds of this half. And a fine half it has been. Nathan Kelly picks it up deep inside his own half. Turn Arnoldus Maluskus down the right hand side. Shea Conway back to Michael Home. Michael Home would like to finish with a bit of a flourish. Michael Home puts it out that far side, and almost a loose pass to McCullough once again, almost causing problems. And it comes across now to Michael Duskus from the right. Goes for this 2-pointer.
2-pointer.
And he has got a 2-pointer, and that is a fine score from Michael Duskus. And it's just what the supporters here at Plunkett Park would have wanted.
Big score coming forward there. Always nice as a team to know that your cornerbacks come up and can hit those types of points as well.
And Kieranetta almost taken out there with that one. That clearance, shall we say, at the half-time whistle. 11 points to 1-5, all to play for here. There's no doubt about that. And you can see the body language of Loughmacrory. They are animated. They're happy with that.
Oh, they definitely would have. I felt that they probably played a little bit more of the football in the first half there, and they probably are happy enough. Probably going in 3 points up at half-time, but Carrickmore have hung in there. They didn't look like they were going to hang in there after the first 5 minutes, where Owen seemed to be on form there for Loughmacrory. But they've hung in there. They've got big scores. Rory Donnelly's played a massive part in the back. Johnny Monroe there, Lorcan McGarty, Tyrone Loughnane there as well, and the boys at the back. Just nullifying that threat up front that Loughmacrory have and getting turnovers and getting themselves back in the game. But Loughmacrory, if they move the ball a little bit quicker inside their 45 with simple passes, and just take their opportunities when they present themselves, they can keep extending their lead. But if they keep holding on the ball a little bit too much, maybe take an extra pass, extra touch, Carrickmore will feed off that, and put them under serious pressure and turn the ball over. and use that then to their advantage moving up the pitch. So it's all to play for in the second half here. There's a little bit of a breeze coming back down into the clubhouse side, so Carrickmore will be playing with that in the second half, so it sets up for a really good second half here, Paddy.
Drama to come here in the Connolly and Moy Tyrone Senior Football Championship semi-final. Half-time here at Plunkett Park in Pomeroy. It is Loughmacrory 11 points, Carrickmore 1-5, all to play for in the second half. We'll be back after our advertisement and our chance to win a massive prize from Connolly and Moy.
Step into Tyrone, a place steeped in history and culture, from ancient traditions to vibrant modern life. It's a county that captures the heart, home to some of Ireland's most breathtaking natural beauty, landscapes that inspire and invigorate. And right here, in this special corner of the world, we have witnessed some of sport's most historic moments. From the roar of the crowd to the skill on the pitch, Tyrone GAA is woven into the very fabric of this place.
The answer is no. He finishes to the back of the net from our goal chance.
Over the past 30 years, champions have risen and legends have been made. Clubs like Errigal Kieran, Trillick and Pomeroy have etched their stories into history. Every year, new heroes emerge, each one carrying the pride of Tyrone's footballing tradition. And it's here in this hallowed ground that the passion continues to burn brightly. This is Tyrone. More than just a county, it's a feeling. It's home. Behind those incredible performances, behind the jerseys and the tackles are just everyday people. They're our neighbours, our friends, our family. These players are part of our towns and villages. And by supporting our local businesses, we're not just helping them thrive, we're nurturing the communities that produce the talent we admire on the field. For over 30 years, Connolly's of Moy has been supporting our community. From local families to local legends, we're proud to be part of your lives, offering a wide range of quality furniture, from cosy sofas to elegant dining tables, tailored to suit every home. From choosing the perfect place to signing off on your new furniture, we're with you every step of the way. And as the echoes of past triumphs inspire us, we look forward to the future. The story of Tyrone continues to evolve, stronger than ever. In 2025, Connolly's of Moy will once again be proud sponsors of this great championship. It's not just furniture that Connolly's of Moy are delivering this year. As proud Tyrone people, we are honoured to once again support the Tyrone GAA Club Championships, one of the most historic competitions in Irish sport. Being part of this incredible tradition is a privilege for us. It's about more than sport, it's about community, loyalty and the pride we share in where we come from. This partnership with Tyrone GAA isn't just sponsorship, it's a chance to give something back. That's why this year we're doing something special. In collaboration with O'Neill's Sportswear, we're giving GAA fans the chance to win big. O'Neill's is a name known in every corner of Ireland. For generations, they've kitted out clubs, counties and communities with pride. Their gear isn't just worn, it's earned. That's why we're proud to partner with them to offer a truly meaningful prize. O'Neill's and Connolly's of Moy have teamed up to give your club the ultimate gear upgrade. One lucky team will win a full O'Neill's playing kit and every player will also receive a club-branded kit bag courtesy of Connolly's of Moy. It's a prize that could make a real difference to a club that lives and breathes the game. To enter, simply visit connolly'sofmoy.com/sport and submit your details. The winner will be announced on October 27th. Whether you're a player, volunteer or a lifelong supporter, we'd love for your club to be in with a chance. And of course, when it comes to furniture, there's still only one place to go. You'll find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?
"2025 has been a hugely successful year for Tyrone GAA across all our games. On the football fields, our under-20s made it back-to-back Ulster and All-Ireland titles in impressive fashion, overcoming Louth in the All-Ireland final. Our minors claimed provincial and national honours in July, seeing off Kerry in a keenly contested All-Ireland final, while Tyrone ladies claimed the All-Ireland intermediate title. On the hurling pitches, our minors claimed an Ulster League title, while our under-20s made a first ever All-Ireland B final appearance, losing narrowly to Down, signalling a hugely significant step forward for the county. It's clear that there are strong foundations being put in place to help Tyrone GAA succeed into the future. But this work does not happen by accident. For 30 years, Tyrone GAA has been running county summer camps that have become a rite of passage for our youth, that put coaching and games at the centre of activity in the county. Also, for 30 years, Club Tyrone have been providing the financial support and means to enable our county teams to flourish and take on the best that Ireland has to offer. To turn that success that we've seen at national level for our youth teams into success for our senior team, then we need your help. Club Tyrone is on the lookout for new members, people who are willing to support the development of Tyrone GAA by supporting us financially. We also have a thriving Red Hand Business Club that gives businesses in the county and further afield the chance to come together and network through a shared belief in our county teams. To find out more about Club Tyrone, visit www.tyronegaa.ie/club-tyrone or contact a Club Tyrone committee member. Details for our current committee can be found on our website, or drop us a line to club.tyrone@gaa.ie.
This is a whole new suite experience with Bluetooth connection, wireless charging and vibration for an immersive cinema experience. Modern living right here at Connolly's of Moy, plus a free 75-inch TV when you buy 5 seats. Where do you want to be?
Connolly's of Moy.
Today we're absolutely delighted and privileged to be here in Beaver Park for the 2025 Club Tyrone Golf Classic. We're here in association with Tyrone Credit Unions. We're absolutely privileged to have their support. We have 40 odd teams out playing today, and it's something that we hope to continue in the years to come.
4 of us here from the Tyrone Credit Unions, namely Cookstown, Dungannon, Clyland, Noma. We're really happy to be involved with us today, and we want to develop our relationship with Tyrone GAA for the first of many things to come.
Credit unions, as community organisations and not-for-profit, share the same values as Tyrone GAA. That's the volunteerism, being involved in the community and supporting people throughout their lives. From personal experience, I'm a 4th generation member of Clyland Credit Union, and that same relationship is mirrored and reflected with Tyrone GAA and my own club. Tyrone GAA is involved in every parish throughout the county and supporting their people just as credit unions support their members.
Welcome back to Plunkett Park. Last minute instructions being given to players all over the park as the Carrickmore balance make their way to the far side dugouts. Loughmacrory on this near side. We could have an enthralling second half. There's the 3 points between the sides, and it's the men from Loughmacrory who have the slight edge in this one. But superb work around the middle of the park. Once again, there's been some exceptional football played in this encounter. I'm glad to see Ronan O'Neill's with us running. It's been a clinker of a game so far.
It has, and hopefully the second half lives up to the first half for long periods of the first half anyway. So I see no changes out here as well. Carrickmore playing that little bit of breeze going into the clubhouse here. So looking forward to the second half here, Paddy.
Well, the ball is with Carrickmore's Lorcan McBride out that far side, and again released. The effort comes in from Monroe. Turned away wide.
Disappointed with that now.
Their 4th wide in this encounter. A couple dropped short in the first half as well. A chance for Oisin O'Kane to get this one away. Missed a free in the first half, of course, as well. Short kick out to Arnold McEldoulkas, and then released out to Dobbs on the far side. As I said, Loughmacrory in their familiar amber and black. Carrickmore in their traditional green, white and gold. Sort of a figment or a facet of county final day as those jerseys, of course, for going back now 15 times they've won the O'Neill Cup. But incidentally, since they won it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finals they've played, drew one and lost one. Lost them all, rather.
We played them on ourselves, Paddy. We know it all too well. Still not liked up round Carrickmore.
Well, you did score a late goal in that one, didn't you? But that was another story.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, those things are all part of the GAA folklore. As the ball goes out this near side, picked up by Rory McCullough. McCullough gets it back out again. They reset, refocus, and re-energise themselves. Owen McElhone takes possession of the ball.
I think we'll definitely see long periods of this, Paddy, where they're patient, their build up. They'll get 4, 5, 6 boys in the full forward line, try and leave maybe 4 out around that big arc to leave 1v1s as much as they can to generate the scores and keep the scoreboard ticking over.
A possession that far side as well. Here's a long ranger coming in there from the right hand side, and it has been turned over the bar, courtesy of Carrickmore, and that gap opens to 4.
Yeah, big score there as well, and probably that's the largest the gap's been, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Carrickmore just need to get their hands on the ball again here and get their first score and get themselves settled in the second half.
They've been very effective around the middle of the park with those kickouts, but they haven't won this one. They've scrambled it and got it away. Back to Sweeney. Man out this near side, looking for it is the number 5, Niall Allison. Plenty of space in this near side, and it will come that his direction, I'm sure. No, they've opted to go down that stand side once again. Pensive faces in the crowd below us here from the Carrickmore support, who aren't overly happy with what they've seen so far. There was a goal, of course, from Tyrone Loughlin in that first half, and they're well capable of adding to that tally this afternoon here. They have scored 4 goals and 38 points in the championship so far in those 2 games. They're on the attack again here with Allison eventually taking possession of the ball. Allison out this near side to Loughlin. Rory Loughlin comes across the middle, laid back into space, trying to just open a gap there for Johnny Munro. Lovely ball inside, opportunity, shot comes in, well blocked away. The opportunity was from Murray Donnelly and it was knocked away, and it looked like it was heading goalwards until the touch came on it, but it is a 45.
Rory Donnelly's probably in that scenario a number of times. He did that against us in the league, he did it against Eden Dork this year, and he probably found himself in the same scenario situation again there. He probably had a pass the back stick to maybe Lorcan McBride maybe, but he probably backed himself. Great block by Cahill Donaghy. So
and he did of course score that goal against Eden Dork. The 45 taken in the opposite direction. Tussle for possession there, real.
It's a hand up. Oh,
referee's given the free. Is that the play go, has he?
He has.
He has. It's with Loughlin, and Loughlin hits it. Fine score from Loughlin. He certainly has been excellent this afternoon, and that cuts the deficit to 3 points once again. It's intense, it's exciting. The first half was excellent stuff. As the kick out comes from Oisin O'Kane, drives it down the middle over the top of everybody, but it's McBride that picks it up. Super bit of play from him out this near side by McCrory. McCrory trying to get away from the mark. He was tracked back by McElhone. McElhone comes in once again. Play continues, goes to ground. Referee gives the free, shrugs his shoulders, no point in arguing. And that's the style of Kieran. Very, very confident, very accomplished. He's done well for himself in the refereeing. Fine footballer, of course, at his own time, of course, too.
He was a big player for him back in the day. So, but he's taken the referee. For me, he's the best referee. Me, man, a bit biased maybe, because he's from Noma Club. But he lets the game flow. He knows when to settle it down, and that was just excellent refereeing there, and just calmed the situation down. Now it's a 2-point effort here for Tyrone Loughlin here.
Tyrone Loughlin, the socks pulled up to the knees. Has scored 1-4 in the championship this year. There's an angled one, tight one for him here. He struck it very well, and he struck it over the bar. Massive 2-point score.
A lovely little celebration. The crowd just let him know that he's kicking on from his goal. So brings it back to a point game. And we're starting to see that excitement again and tension we had in the first half, Paddy.
End-to-end stuff. Excitement, the championship, the Carrickmore supporters getting behind their team as they always do. They always find a good place to go and get together. That's one thing about a very united club. Donaghy out that far side, takes possession of the ball, trying to go forward, trying to open gaps, trying to open spaces. It is his midfield partner Cahill Donaghy. Through the middle he goes, it opens up a wee bit for Cahill Donaghy. Shot comes in, and shot goes over the bar from Donaghy. Good finish.
Big score here. He took a big hit there in the middle pitch from Tyrone there, and he continued on and got the end of that score and stretches their lead back out to 2 again. So
it's entertaining.
It is. Cahill Donaghy's a big player for Loughmacrory, and he's on song. Loughmacrory are definitely on song. So if they can get him more on the ball, it'll be better for them.
Super take from back at home round the middle, gets it to his partner McCullough. McCullough driving forward down that right hand side. Look at the space inside as well for Gallagher. If it comes across, still work to be done out that far side. Great bit of defending once again. Sweeney over there again picking up the loose ball, and Carrickmore happy to release the pressure with that clearance out that far side. There's plenty of movement, plenty of excitement in this game, plenty of quality football, I have to say as well. I hope tonight lives up to that as well, of course, as Tully take on Errigal. Challenge comes in, the referee lets the play continue. Picked up by Gareth Donaghy. Gareth Donaghy out that far side, being tracked back the whole way by Oran McKee. Has to release the ball back to Dobbs, and then Dobbs looks up to see is there anyone available. Slows it down once again to get his better attackers into position. McElholm out that right hand side, 2 Dobbs. Not afraid of a go himself, of course. Cahir Gallagher from distance on the right, and Cahir Gallagher puts it over the bar. There was a bit of hesitation from the umpires, but it went over the bar.
Yeah, McCrory took that ball in the tackle in the middle of the pitch, and McCrory snuffed out the situation. And just that slow build-up play again, and that's probably what they're missing in the first half. Cahir Gallagher snuck in, and you expect him to clip a score from there, and which he rightly did.
Going to be a change in the far side from a Carrickmore perspective.
Yeah, Pierce Burns in for Colin McCrory there.
Yeah, Pierce
over
Burns 17 for 12. So an early change for them in this counter.
One thing that hasn't been great, Paddy, today has been the 2 keepers' kickouts. They've probably been poor on their own standards, probably. And Loughmacrory Ossian have very rarely seen him get any shots dispossessed, which he has a few times. And same with Declan Grimes there.
They're on the attack again. It's on the right hand side with Roland Fox. And Roland Fox hits this one wide, their first wide of the second half. Yeah, when you consider the junior semi-final on Tuesday night, the kickouts were spot on. Even they struggled a wee bit yesterday. Maybe it's the fact there was little in the way of breeze. Maybe it's confused the whole issue.
Possibly, and probably maybe just the tension, maybe just the whole atmosphere around it, and being a local parish derby. Teams are so up for the game.
Again, McBride does well there to throw that one away out of the road into space for the attack to get moving once again. It's with Allison laid back. Tiernan Lougharn, or McGarty rather. Into the middle it goes for the captain, Cormac Monroe, out the far side. 2-point effort. Just on the edge of the big D.
Big score.
And that is a cracking score from the far side for Murray Lougharn. What a performance he's had this afternoon, and what a score that is to cut the deficit to a single point once again.
Just a little reminder that Carrickmore still haven't gone away, so it hasn't. So big score for them, Paddy. Keeps them right back in this game here, back to a point game here.
The kick out, the supporters putting the pressure on the kicker once again. The supporters down this near side, all from Carrickmore. Bosun, Allison driving forward, challenged, but gets the pass back again. And Loughmacrory have to defend in numbers with Tiernan or Lorcan McGarty out that far side from distance. Umpires position themselves. One umpire signalled wide, one umpire went for the flag. Referee Kieran Etta will have a word with his 2 umpires, 2 trusted men he has with him on that far side.
Martin Conroy on the far side probably, I'm sure, will be consulted as well. He's waving wide there.
Wide ball. No.
Not good.
Not the only unpopular Oma man in Carrickmore then. But anyway, kick out isn't really a good one. Puts a bit of pressure on, but it is another wide ball.
Big hit there now. Put him under a bit of pressure. That kick, Dara Kern did really, really well there, so he did. So just a late hit there, so it was. And take the sting out of the game here for a bit here now. So
yeah, it just eases a wee bit of the tension and the pressure, of course, as well. And the crowd actually was a wee bit hushed to reflect on that one. One umpire was going to signal, or umpire was going to give it, but Well, to be fair, Kieran was in contact with all his officials, just to clarify that one.
I think Kieran did the right thing there. He consulted his umpires rather than leave the chance, and then it been second guessed at the end of the game. So,
that's it. Clear clarity as Aidan Donaghy hits this one out that far side, trying to find his midfield partner. Cahill can't hold on to it. It goes out over that far side, and it's a lane ball taken quickly by McBride. And an opportunity here for Carrickmore to come forward here once again. They're trailed by a single point. We've played almost 13 minutes of the second half. Ball's out that far side. The shot comes in and it curls wide.
Two big opportunities there.
Change being made.
So does Lorcan and Johnny Monroe there. They're more than likely would have put those balls over the bar, but just probably that little bit of pressure that Loughmacrory put them under, was kept them maybe a point ahead here.
Michael McNamee coming in for Oisin McCallan for Loughmacrory. A wee bit of a change for Lake really, as Oisin O'Kane will hit this one, hits it short again. Bit of pressure on Corn. Challenge comes in on Corn, he's almost overturned. And he gets the free. It's taken quickly by Corn and turned down this near side. Gallagher. Corn's continued to run as well. Out this left hand side it goes to the substitute McNamee. McNamee to Corn, being challenged quickly there by Oran McKee. McKee was in like a rat up a drain pipe there close to him. Challenge come in, will be a free out. And it's all of a sudden it is Carrickmore on the offensive here, down this terrace side. Rory Loughearn driving forward. He'll take the opportunity himself. Well, he decides to pass it inside to McGardy. McGardy into the middle. Oh, it hasn't been cleared. An opportunity out this far side. Shot comes in. O'Kane gets the save. Super save from Monroe on that far side. And that was an opportunity. Not away yet though. And still is out that far side. And that was a glorious opportunity. But what a save from O'Kane.
But it's down from the far side. Oran McKee put a massive bit of pressure on here. Tyrone McGardy put his head down, won a ball, get up, kick the ball to Rory Loughearn. Rory Loughearn did really well. Carried hard to Lorcan. Lorcan spotted Rory Donnelly. Rory probably passed the ball this time when he got a shot from the last time, and great save by Oisin. So it's probably some game, isn't it?
That's class stuff altogether. Absolutely.
Fair play to the two teams. They're throwing everything at it here, so they are.
Yep, absolutely. And stuff in the championship, the Connolly and Boys Senior Football Championship semi-final. The second game today, incidentally, is at O'Neill Sealy Park this evening. That is Errigal Kieran against Tully. You can watch that live on Tyrone GA TV as well, with our good friends Jared Tracy and Dermot McNulty. And of course the senior final is coming up now in a couple of weeks' time, and Damien Harvey will have the pleasure of bringing you that one this year. I look forward to that, whoever's in the decider. At this stage, it's too hard to call from either semi-final. The ball picked up by Donaghy. Under pressure, free kick awarded. Referee lets the play continue. He's a free away already. Inside to Arnold McElduskas. Going forward again to the number 9.
Breach. Definitely a breach.
Continues to run forward.
Loughmacrory had a breach, so they had.
Out this near side. McNamee, you'll keep an eye on that one. An opportunity from the right hand side, flashed across and wide. The referee is in consultation with someone.
Loughmacrory definitely breached there. Ronan Fox came back over the line, definitely after the play had gone there, so
it hasn't been given. So there you go.
Disappointing to see. I know ourselves, we were on the cusp of a few decisions from a referee that we didn't get 2 weeks ago, so hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt Carrickmore.
Absolutely. The ball on the far side with Cahill Donaghy. He's had a great performance. Don't forget we'll have a man of the match award. Shay Conway does well out there. Gets the ball into some space. Again, the referee keeping a close watch on things over there. A lot of pulling and hauling going on. It's a real intense encounter as Nathan Kelly gets it away to Dobbs. He looks up to see is there anybody in front of him to give it out to. He does, gets it to McElhone. McElhone cuts inside. McElhone drives forward. McElhone continues to run. McElhone continuing. Gets it, almost thought about the shot there. He sort of was caught in two minds. He still has possession. He's fouled. And the ball will come back out once again. The referee will call it back. McElhone looks hurt, but he seemed to... He was caught between a rock and a hard place there, where to hit the ball or pass the ball or solo the ball, and he didn't do either.
I think just for them themselves, I mean, for this game in the second half there, all Owen had to do was step and put that over the bar. But he just took an extra little touch there, which then forced him a little bit wider. I know he got a free at the end of it too, but he could make life so much easier for himself. He just clipped the easier score, so he could.
Yeah, it opened up for him as well. And you know, I suppose he probably would have thought to himself, maybe I'm going to go on ahead here and have a crack at goal here. But then he sort of was caught and didn't know what he was going to do. But it's 110 to 14 points, 14 points to 110, 17 minutes on the clock. And no matter what you say here, it's still impossible to call this one.
It is, because two teams are throwing everything at it there. There's no real momentum swingers, no team really on top of the other, because one team seems to come back after the other team once they get a score on the board. So it's all to play for here in these last 15 minutes or so.
Free kick on this terrace side, the old pavilion away to our left as we look up. Has served this club well. Free kick taken. Free kick dispatched, and a 2-point game once again. Ray McCullough popping that one over.
Yeah.
18 minutes coming up. McCullough has been effective. You need the big players now to stand up though in these latter stages as we head towards that home straight. We're in the last quarter now. Curran on the far side. He's got support from Gallagher inside. Decides to put it across into the middle, where it's picked up by Gareth Donaghy. Donaghy lays it back out again to Aidan Donaghy, and Aidan Donaghy's effort hits double figures on the wide count for Loughmacrory. 10 wides for them, 7 for Carrickmore.
It's such a strange game. Dara Curran is adding so much going forward to Loughmacrory, but Rory Donnelly has probably got the better of him in the air and added so much to them as well. So you know, it's been sort of a weird battle between them two.
The big players have to stand up now in these latter stages. The free kick taken quickly, and the referee lets the play continue with McGardy. Then gets the free, and an opportunity for a 2-pointer that will level things once again. Kieran Mina barking out instructions down below us of Martin Boyle and Mark McCullough. Luke Barrett, Ryan Keenan, Stephen McCullough. What a stalwart Stephen has been for the club, of course, over the years.
Yeah, Lauren McGarry's taking us back out for a 2-pointer here, so he is. So big kick from him.
Massive free kick. Scored a point already this afternoon.
Great player for Carrickmore over the last number of years there, so it is. So if they're going to get over this line, they need, as I said in the first half, they need Larkin to clip this score possibly, and to kick a few more now to get them over the line.
See, and Donaghy about to be introduced below us as well for Loughmacrory. Fine stance, fine 2-pointer.
Big score.
And he just looks at the man. He knows what he's done there.
He just lets Aidan Donaghy know he's still here. He's still here for the last 10 minutes. So bring it on now. Last 10 minutes. Going to add some tension to this game now.
6 points. 6 times they've been level. And what has been an intriguing contest in the Senior Football Championship. 17 is Enda Donaghy being introduced there for Cahir Gallagher. Kick out from Oisin O'Kane away to the right hand side. Smoke bomb goes off behind the goals. Thankfully the one's blown opposite direction today. Ball breaks round the middle of the park. Carrickmore hands on it. It's Loughearn once again. Fine performance today from him too. Out it comes this near side. It's going to be picked up by James Donaghy. James Donaghy closing in. Gets it inside to the number 7 Corrick Monroe. Shot comes in from the right. Now it's over the ball from Allison. Fine score.
Brilliant score. Pierce burned it really well there. Just knew he'd probably run out of road there. Give it to Anna Allison and clipped a great score.
And the lead changes for the first time in this second half.
Loughmacrory in the attack here again.
They need to get a score on the board again. It's end to end. There's no doubt about that. As Dobbs drives forward now. Opens up a wee bit now for the Loughmacrory men. They have to engineer something. They have to come back out the park here once again. Long probing effort. And that's a glorious point.
That is some score. That is some score. He took that under serious pressure. He ran around the arc, kicking off his weaker left foot, running away from goal. You can't underestimate that. That is some skill. That's some score to get them back into the game there again for a draw.
7 times level. Can't be much closer. Did say before this game potential for replay. Well, don't rule it out just yet. Carrickmore and Loughmacrory will have something to say about that though. Out it comes Allison out this near side. He just wants to refocus and reset his side as they come forward in numbers. Munro under a bit of pressure now. Doesn't panic. Loughearn. Big Arnold comes in on top of him there, almost dispossessed him, but he does well. This Tyrone Loughearn trying to drive forward. The challenges come in. Ten a penny. Free kick awarded. Carrickmore supporters not happy. Loughmacrory on the offensive with that young man, Owen McElhone, down this left hand side once again. It's been a good side for him so far. Thought about the shot for a split second there. The Donaghy puts it across instead into Carrickmore on the edge of the big arc. Carrickmore just draws men out to try and get a bit of space. Again,
that's
moving forward. Again, they're continuing the run, and the referee has stopped it this time.
Another breach, yeah.
There's a breach that's been caught on this time.
I thought that was harsh and turning me out. I didn't think that was a free out for Loughmacrory. I thought that was a free in. I seen a second man tackle, someone dropped the knees in there. Maybe Kane was just trying to see how to let it go, but I think that definitely was a free in the Carrickmore. But Julie have got one now due to a breach here from Loughmacrory not leaving 3 back. So I presume Lorcan here will probably try another 2-pointer here again.
I think he will, just on the edge of the big D. And that's not been organised. That's just losing concentration in the heat of a battle, isn't it?
That's a bit of everything. Probably the last 10 minutes, a bit of franticness and everything. So there is, and people trying to follow the ball and losing a bit of concentration. So
how difficult is the new rules now, Ron? You've played it this year. How difficult is it to have that concentration?
Possibly not, because all I wanted to do was stay up front.
I know from your point of view.
But no, listen, they are very hard, especially when a game like this and the crowd is is so loud and trying to get boys to listen and concentrate, and maybe somebody wants to break up the pitch. So, big score,
massive score.
Marty Penrose, old dog for the hard road, as Lane Grigan once said about a man. So he's in here now.
Two-point game again. 115, 16 points, end-to-end, excitement stuff.
Loughmacrory just need to get a score. So do. Owen here.
They're on the attack again down that right hand side. They need a score. They have an opportunity here from Dara Curran, trying to get away from the marker. Under a lot of pressure, has to release it back out once again. The opportunity still hasn't gone. No, it'll come out this near side to Shea Conway. Conway inside to McCullough. McCullough jinks away from the man, gets it on to the left. McCullough puts it over the bar.
Yeah, great score.
Great score.
Conway probably seen the opportunity to take a score, but he give it to the shooter. Rory McCullough just gave himself half a yard and backed himself his left foot again, and we bring it back to a point game.
Oh, it's intriguing, isn't it?
It's class to commentate on here, buddy. It's great to be here. So
you know what? I said that yesterday in Drumrah and Cookstown's game. It was a pleasure to bring people who aren't able to get to a game like this, and from all over the country and all over the world, watching the Tyrone Senior Football Championship at its best here today, because this is a parish derby, but this is a county championship, and you just know it's winner take all, really, and that is the scenario.
Yeah.
But a draw, I wouldn't rule it out just yet. 17 points to 115. Ball down this left hand side for Owen McElhone. A big score would be required if he can get this one. It opens up for McElhone, and he puts it over the bar.
Brilliant score. He probably learned from his last one there. Okay, yes, he took the wee dummy out of it and just clipped the easy score. Brings it back to the draw game here. Very jealous of the lads out here, Paddy. Getting in these last five minutes or so here. This is where you want to be as a footballer. These last 5, 6, 7 minutes. Draw game, parish rivals, chance to get into the county final. First time for Loughmacrory.
First time for Loughmacrory, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
it's hugely entertaining. 18 points to 116.
Ray McCullough, great break, one.
They're on the attack again. Sides level for the 8th time. Carrickmore 115. Loughmacrory 18 points. On the attack again from the right hand side. and this one goes wide. We're into the home straight here. Now, I wouldn't want to ask you to pick a man of the match just yet, but please think about it.
I will.
Because we are getting that direction now, and it's very, very tense. 18 points each. End to end, exciting championship. What more can you say? And two fine football teams who have really gone at this. There's no doubt about that. As Declan Grimes hits this kick out, one in the kick out, vitally important now round the middle of the park, and it is Carrickmore who have the advantage.
Brilliantly won there by Nell Last. And those are the wee small balls that you need to win, in those last 5 minutes. When he put his ball in the line there, great break he won there and set Carrickmore up here maybe for a chance to extend their lead by 1 here.
Ball on the far side, probing forward, they'll not panic, that's for sure. Carrickmore have been in positions like this before. They know how to win games. Ball into the middle, picked up by the impressive Rory Donnelly to Keenan. What a performance. Keenan inside to Allison, opens up for Allison, gets the shot away, hits it as far as he can, and it goes over the bar, does it? Well, I thought it had went over the bar.
Yeah.
It has been given.
Linesman Murray nearly give him a bit of a helping hand there.
I have to say, it's those wee incidents can fairly excite the crowd.
You can.
But it can have a big effect in your season, that's for sure.
Oh, here, I know all about it, Paddy.
Ball inside, Dobbs down this near side. They have to get the ball up the park. They need to be getting the score in. Lovely piece of play from Dobbs. He controls the ball, gets the advantage, gets the free, but lets the play continue with the advantage. McElhome into the middle. A goal will be a massive score now for Loughmacrory if they could get one. Driving forward. And is there no breach? It looks to be. Referee has the play continue. Loughmacrory closing in. Loughmacrory have a free. The referee's going to stop things, I'm sure. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in this one.
It's a free in
there. It is a free, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Rory Donnelly dragged or just pulled down Rory McCullough there. Poor Camina then stepping up for
I was watching the potential breach here because everybody seemed to stop there for a split second. Certainly the crowd did anyway down below us to level things. And he has.
We haven't had a draw yet this championship, have we?
Not in the senior championship, no.
So,
but we might soon have.
We might.
It is level for a 9th time.
Colin Logue's on for Ronan Fox here from Loughmacrory.
Yeah. Colin Logue coming in for the closing stages. We'll be interested to see how much additional time there's going to be. We played almost 30 minutes already. A ball breaks on that far side. 3 minutes of additional time to be played. You think I'd ask for that one myself. Referee lets the play continue. Loughmacrory almost dispossessed again. It's all about possession. It's all about getting the ball up the park, whatever side you are. It is with McCullough. McCullough driving forward. The panic is on in case there was a breach. Back to McCullough on that right hand side. The ball's out the far side once again. Shot comes in from McElhone, blocked away. Super piece of play. McNamee over there trying to chase it back, but it is Carrickmore coming out with it once again. It is winner take all this afternoon here. Plunkett Park and Pomeroy, and it will be a free out
by Matty McCallan there, so it was. Or McKee won a free. Now opportunity here now. Great ball, look.
Long ball forward into space for Seamus Sweeney. He was a hero in the hurling last week. He's continuing on now again. It opens up for Sweeney. Continues to run. Tries to get the pass away. Goes to the ground under the challenge. 4 men around and the referee will give the free out. And he was always going to give the free out there. There's no doubt about that.
He probably took too much out of it, Seamus. He probably should just. He did the hard work. He should, or just lay off the shooter. Marty Penrose or Tyrone Loughlin were coming in the loop there. He should have just slipped the ball off there. So
there's a change on the far side as well. It is Tyrone Loughlin being withdrawn. The referee's calling it back.
Aidan Woods.
19, is it? Yeah.
Aidan Woods in. Fine young footballer too, so he is as well.
I have to say, it's been a clinker of a game. I did say the potential for a draw was on, but
he did.
I didn't think it would be as close or as tight as this going into the last stages. You want to pick your man of the match there now, Ronan?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. This game's not done yet. So
I'm not going to argue with you. As the ball's out that far side, Stewart's heading to the end of match position, but I'm sure, like everyone here, neutrals alike and as well as the supporters, they can't take their eyes on this one. The ball's dispossessed. They lost possession of the ball. An opportunity knocked away by McElhone. What a save! What a piece of play by Owen McElhone. He lost possession and won it back. That was drama. That was an opportunity for Carrickmore, but what a piece of defensive play and recovery from Owen McElhone. And now Loughmacrory have a chance to work the ball up the park. 32 minutes played. The ball through the centre potentially for Ryan Grimley if it comes his direction. They're on the attack. McElhone deep inside his own half. He's got support down this near side from McElduscus going forward down the left hand side. Gets it out to the substitute there who's just been, or Rory McCullough rather, and the substitute's inside. The substitute now takes possession of the ball, lays it back once again to McElduscus. Thought about the shot for a split second. McCullough on the right hand side. Loughmacrory have never been in a Tyrone final, senior final. They've won 2 juniors. Out that right hand side, they thought about the shot for a split second. They're going to have to try and engineer something here. Times against them in the final 30 seconds of this contest. Shot from distance. It's a Gary Owen from Rory McCullough. It's gone up into the air. No one can get a hand onto it. It's knocked away. It's an opportunity from Mina. Mina goes to, is he going to go to the ground under the challenge? It's like a scrum out there. And it's a free kick for Carrickmore and an opportunity to take the pressure off as the referee looks at his watch, and the referee blows the final whistle, and it is a draw. The first draw in this year's Senior Football Championship, and it was absolutely extraordinary stuff here. Carrickmore had a chance to win it, Loughmacrory had a chance to win it, but in the end it's a draw. Carrickmore 116, Loughmacrory 19 points. What a thrilling contest.
Unbelievable. That last 3 or 4 minutes of everything. Owen McElhone wait on the ball, James Dunne anticipating it. Maybe in hindsight, maybe just should have clipped the score, but if you're 1v1 it's hard to know what you do. Owen did really, really well. Didn't foul, just dispossessed the ball up into the pitch. Pork Mina then
could you tell us your man of the match with poor Rory each one?
I'm going to give it to Rory Loughlin for Carrickmore. I thought he was excellent there. So he kicked a great score. He was involved in everything good there. So he was. So my man of the match is Rory Loughlin for Carrickmore.
So we managed to do a bit of hand signalling there to Rory Cox. And I have to say, that was a thriller to bring you here this afternoon. Kieran has been booed, but I thought Kieran he done what he could there. It was an exciting contest. It was end to end. It was dramatic. And I tell you, both teams had a chance to win it. Really, they can't really blame the referee for that.
Seamus Sweeney ran through that time as well. We probably thought it could have got a chance as well. And listen, it was a brilliant game.
There was a couple of, there was 2 chances there really for Carrickmore to win it. They didn't take them. But a draw. Probably a fair reflection of it. It'll be interesting to see when the replay is now. We'll say it'll be this week coming at some stage. But it's been drama. It's been exciting. It has been. What a contest. So we thought yesterday was good. We were sort of worried yesterday today wouldn't live up to it, but it certainly has.
Oh, it definitely has. It had everything, and that's Carrickmore without their main forward and Danny Fuller and 2, and they kick 116. So they were a fantastic game. So it was. The
loss of Darren Fullerton at the start, Daniel Fullerton was a massive one, wasn't it?
It was, but it didn't really seem to affect them too much in terms of they were still in the game. They were still creating chances. They were still threatening going forward. So they were. So if they had him on the pitch, what ifs? Obviously, they'll go away with thinking that if they had him, maybe fair enough, they could have got over the line. Loughmacrory probably maybe thinking the same too if they had maybe Antoine Fox or O'Donnell at this stage of the year too. So listen. It sets up for a brilliant replay. So, fantastic game. Had everything. So it had.
What about Errigal and Thrillick this evening? Then what do you reckon? Toss of a coin as well.
Draw.
Double replay next week. Anyway, thank you very much to Darren. Thanks to Jamie in the studio as well. Thanks to you, Rowan, and of course thanks to John Goodfellow and everybody up here at Pomeroy who's always looked after us. We'll talk to you again at 6 o'clock this evening. It is the Tyrone Senior Football Championship, the second of the semi-finals. But Carrickmore and Loughmacrory must meet again after it is finished here at Plunkett Park in Pomeroy. Loughmacrory 19 points, Carrickmore 1 goal and 16 points. And once again, the Connolly's of Moy Tyrone Senior Football Championship really delivers. Thank you very much.
Step into Tyrone, a place steeped in history and culture, from ancient traditions to vibrant modern life. It's a county that captures the heart, home to some of Ireland's most breathtaking natural beauty, landscapes that inspire and invigorate. And right here, in this special corner of the world, we have witnessed some of sport's most historic moments. From the roar of the crowd to the skill on the pitch, Tyrone GAA is woven into the very fabric of this place.
The answer is no. He finishes to the back of the net from our goal chance.
Over the past 30 years, champions have risen and legends have been made. Clubs like Errigal Kieran, Trillick and Pomeroy have etched their stories into history. Every year, new heroes emerge, each one carrying the pride of Tyrone's footballing tradition. And it's here in this hallowed ground that the passion continues to burn brightly. This is Tyrone. More than just a county, it's a feeling. It's home. Behind those incredible performances, behind the jerseys and the tackles are just everyday people. They're our neighbours, our friends, our family. These players are part of our towns and villages. And by supporting our local businesses, we're not just helping them thrive, we're nurturing the communities that produce the talent we admire on the field. For over 30 years, Connolly's of Moy has been supporting our community. From local families to local legends, we're proud to be part of your lives, offering a wide range of quality furniture, from cosy sofas to elegant dining tables, tailored to suit every home. From choosing the perfect place to signing off on your new furniture, we're with you every step of the way. And as the echoes of past triumphs inspire us, we look forward to the future. The story of Tyrone continues to evolve, stronger than ever. In 2025, Connolly's of Moy will once again be proud sponsors of this great championship. It's not just furniture that Connolly's of Moy are delivering this year. As proud Tyrone people, we are honoured to once again support the Tyrone GAA Club Championships, one of the most historic competitions in Irish sport. Being part of this incredible tradition is a privilege for us. It's about more than sport, it's about community, loyalty and the pride we share in where we come from. This partnership with Tyrone GAA isn't just sponsorship, it's a chance to give something back. That's why this year we're doing something special. In collaboration with O'Neill's Sportswear, we're giving GAA fans the chance to win big. O'Neill's is a name known in every corner of Ireland. For generations, they've kitted out clubs, counties and communities with pride. Their gear isn't just worn, it's earned. That's why we're proud to partner with them to offer a truly meaningful prize. O'Neill's and Connolly's of Moy have teamed up to give your club the ultimate gear upgrade. One lucky team will win a full O'Neill's playing kit, and every player will also receive a club-branded kit bag courtesy of Connolly's of Moy. It's a prize that could make a real difference to a club that lives and breathes the game. To enter, simply visit connolly'sofmoy.com/sport and submit your details. The winner will be announced on October 27th. Whether you're a player, volunteer or a lifelong supporter, we'd love for your club to be in with a chance. And of course, when it comes to furniture, there's still only one place to go. You'll find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?